Hello, my lovely rapscallions! I am back with Wuwa, and I am gonna see what I can do here.
Cherish every gain.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
They don't look like soldiers.
Greetings. What might...
Nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, 'cause we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides.
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the tacit discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the part. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, The sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
A tough nut, ain't ya?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves, or you'll be lucky to.
We're begging you! Stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained.
Of course we're ordinary people. We done some wrongs. Tried to run from the patrollers and left us.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around. Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of
No, wait. What I gave them was more than enough for them to make it to Jinzhou. I used to travel alone when I left my master.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie?
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liuxian Tea House and ask for Jianxin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine. We'll go. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that...
Quite the sharp eye you got.
Is this the only
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right in.
Really? Then why does that one over...
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix?
unexpected discovery.
The game loads so slow.
No hesitation. Hopefully this helps. Swift and resolute.
Woolly's attack! Huh. Woolies, let's race! Finders keepers! Woolies, let's race!
focused and resolute. The end has come. Come forth.
Universe in my psyche.
Strike from the shadows. Hopefully this helps.
Evils be gone.
No one picks on Ungar's friends. You're it!
Leave me alone! Did they made a car an enemy?
Bullies, let's race!
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Banish all vice.
Clarity. What's it gonna be this time?
Cherish every gain.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here. Like this?
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go! Move, move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these? You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are...
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return, an outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, the wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the...
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
Supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
So this is what a real war looks like.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for... I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice made so others don't have to live in fear.
Hopefully this helps.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little... it's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I...
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability.
Stop squirming, will you? Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please, take some rest.
They look badly.
Don't worry, they've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators, but things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped. Now that they're all safe, you should go.
Thank you. May I...
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should...
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help...
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. Yuwa, deliver this list to Asha. You're not Yuwa. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
Juyen. So, he never sent a letter home? The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy. Last year, when the battles hadn't gotten so intense, we sent him back to the city time and time again. And he just kept finding ways to come back. With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous. Oh, now I remember. He should be currently on the floor above.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangosteen? It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of resources. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons, these crude explosives were eventually phased out. Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritize bringing in the essentials. And currently, there's only one waterway open from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. The rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like a grenade, and that could cause some issues.
Master Tianxing, have you...
Yes, I found Juyen. Juyen is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, he longs. The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering. Countless lives have been lost. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. I do share some of Juyen's feelings. However, Juyen disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators, and believed he could contribute on the battlefield, however small that contribution might be. I too found what Juyen said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine what my masters would do. They'd set up a spar in this case, and if I won, they'd let me do what I wanted. I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from those fights. Now, who do you think won that fight?
Let me beat him up.
The shape changes, but not the forms. The more it moves, the more it yields. Less thinking, more knowing. Yes, I pretended to lose, but Juyen saw it through. After our fight, Juyen admitted he saw the gap between resonators and ordinary people. He seemed to realize how he was still far from being able to fight the tacit discords. He realized how he was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference, not wanting to acknowledge his own limitations. Fighting on the battlefield requires physical and mental strength, and he was not yet prepared for that. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, Let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the magazine indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Have you thought of something, Rover?
I think
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us about if those tacit discords break through our defenses. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease. Our soldiers stationed at the borders.
General!
Follow the Qinglong to war! Time to fight back. Retreat to advance. Settled. Tell truth from facade. Right the time. Retreat to advance. Time to fight back. Fear no more. Right the time. Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider.
facade. Fear no more. Break! True facade. Unstoppable.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I tried talking to you.
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General. The front lines are not far from here. General Tien must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield right when General Tien was leading your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away. The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than Rover. Something on that battlefield must be resonate with tacit discords? Rover?
According to Baiji, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains.
Why does she sound like Yellen?
As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, those voices in this Rover, perhaps you can give it a try. Speeding up.
Tempest! Ha! Hey! Ha! Hey! Ha! Hey! Ha!
Don't worry.
Storm, hear my command! Deference! Hey!
I can't take it.
Hey! Ha!
Speeding up.
Ha! Let the winds roar!
Speeding up.
Ha! 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 Hey! Hey! Ha! Serenade! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Bullies, let's race! This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Grover, something terrible needs to happen here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Leave me alone!
The hour is upon us.
Come forth.
Swift and resolute.
Here we go again! No one picks on Unkar's friends. Please behave! Here comes Encore!
Swift and resolute.
Banish all vice. Embrace the oneness.
Lily's attack! Lily, let's
Leave me alone!
I think I found something, Rover. Ritualistic wooden plaques. But why are they here? They seem to belong to... I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals periodically
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
Watch out! Something's not right.
Brother. Brother. Help.
It seems to only repeat the tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole again. When frequencies are this one probably devoured the frequencies of humans, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. Rover, I think I know what's going on. It seems to be begging for help. But the village is crying. Something truly awful must have happened based on the evidence we've found. Perhaps the tacit field has kept... There must be... I'll inform Sorry. I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one here, let's leave it. The area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Someone was hurt and dragged away. Look, there are many footprints here. These are traces left by a fight. Someone was injured. These cards. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus, but as an outrider, it's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords. They've caused terror attacks of various scales around the world.
Fusing humans and tacit discords.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called artificers. Above the artificers are the overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. They pose a far bigger threat. No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction, while others claim they seek eternal power. And there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Fraxidus standards. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I've seen similar cards in the physical evidence file of the Fraxidus-related cases. They belong to this one overseer I'm talking about. They call him Scar. If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers, who knows what kind of cruel and twisted atrocities he's capable of.
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent... If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar. Cruel and twisted maniac.
You sound like douchebag.
We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Aw, so you really care about her. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment.
I am gonna
Forget
put this
about
sword
that
up your ass.
irrelevant person, will you? To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. Indeed. I'll tell you then. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want the truth. Hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface, and our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all.
Yay! Some other friends told me when I meet this douchebag, it becomes better.
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe? Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main false devotion? Fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Our story. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree. In the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves. fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden, but they always draw from real life, don't they? The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations, like us now, caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part. One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security. No, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard. What's wrong? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master? Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality. Huh? What is it? Are you back for some chit-chat? Oh, and don't try to threaten me. You don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover.
God, I am so tempted.
Come on, no need to get so worked up. I see you're itching for a fight. Strike now and risk being crippled. And after all this effort, do you truly want to throw it all away? Oh, are you seriously going to judge me? Oh, I knew it. Gentle lambs like me are bound to suffer. Well then, I suppose I'll have to be a little more ruthless. Play nice and go investigate the clues in. Otherwise, you may have. What do you say? You never cease to amaze me. Such a burning desire for battle. How could I have the heart to decline? As
I am a
you
psychopath.
wish, then. Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path, and I've got a scorchingly delightful... Don't rush. One slip, and you'll shatter to pieces.
This is so much fun!
Such speed! Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits out. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it! The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors!
One more time. Hopefully this helps.
Please behave! This is so much fun! Here we go again! Rover!
Such a pesky girl.
shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from her!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart. We'll meet again in the not too distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Oh, don't worry. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me and confined. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry.
Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be... Yes, that is a possibility. Let's talk about it later. Rover, it seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south. They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
opening down. I can't believe it. I can't believe. I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything... That tree. Please, save us. Are you trying to tell us about... Where did it go?
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet,
That girl just wanted to save her village. But those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last wishes. Please excuse me. It's getting a bit too cold here. Sorry, Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there. The air was heavy in that place. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it my apologies? I got lost. I wish I could say such tragedies won't happen, but I still lack. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone with the strength to stop them from... I cannot stop the lament. But at least I should do everything in my power to help those affected by it. Really? Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. Yes, let's go back.
an unexpected discovery.
ride on. How are you, Tiger?
A contented mind is a perpetual feast.
Dad, don't leave for milk.
Hopefully this helps.
It's time.
is upon us.
No one picks on Ungar's friends.
Leave me alone!
This is so much fun! Ha! 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 You're it! Bullies, let's race! Ha!
Evils be gone. Come forth.
This is so much fun!
Leave me alone!
You're in for it now! Ha! This is so much fun!
Leave me alone!
Banish all vice.
No hesitation.
Banish all vice. Like this? Universe in my psyche. Come forth.
Here we go again! This is so much fun! This is so much fun! Here comes Encore!
Swift and resolute.
Come forth. Like this? Caution. Universe in my psyche.
Swift and resolute.
Leave me alone! Okay, ending it here for now. I got to collab with friends tomorrow. Either 7 Days to Die or Helldivers. See ya all later, baby.
One sheep